Head coach Wayne Tinkle on this basketball media day from the practice center joining us. There's a good story here. Last year's story, but now you've moved into another chapter, and it's indicative, I think, of the special year you guys came off of.
Yeah, no, certainly. We're feeding off of the success from last year, and then now how do we transition this into this coming year? So, are the vets all expecting that they're going to start and it's their turn? Or the new guys, are they expecting that they're just going to be handed stuff? And our deal, we have it up on the wall now. I don't know if you've been upstairs. We changed some of the graphics. It says, earn what you get. And that's all, it's all going to be played out.
Day one, fellas, new year, new team. We got a long way to go, but we got a lot of time to get there, so let's make progress every day, all right?
Yes, sir.
Well, our 2021-22 team, it's going to be an interesting group. We've got 7 guys that returned from the team last year that went on that incredible run. You good? You ready to go? Yeah. Excited? You hope that there's no feelings of contentment there, that they stay hungry and thirst for more.
Let's go 2 lines at half court facing this goal. Ball's on the right. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And then 7 incoming guys. Some are some transfers from other programs where you hope maybe that they don't think they've got everything figured out and that they're willing to learn and listen from a new program.
Listen, details are huge. All right, you should know that from this summer. We've had enough work in now. You guys know what makes us tick and what we stand for.
We definitely want to build off of what we did last year, but at the same time, that whole unfinished business thing, it does ring nice.
All right, there's going to be mistakes made. That's not when you fall apart, that's when you rally. So go again.
Coach was ready. Everybody on our team was locked in and on the same page.
We're starting at 0. You have to give yourself room. Let's go.
Second version telling you I'm ready to go, letting you know, cause I'm never below the ones that I roll with or incredibly known for getting down to the nitty gritty. If you're really with me, let's go. Moves made, dues paid, most talk but don't do a thing. We champions, understand me standing under a victory canopy.
I'd say in one word, determination. And I feel like a lot of people on our team this year are ready to get back to what we built on last year at the Elite 8. And I just feel like a lot of guys are locked in and ready to grow together, ready to take the court together and just get some wins and have the fans and Gil jumping.
Good, Isaiah.
While the Beavers are currently filled with optimism, this was not the case 8 short months ago, as the team headed towards the Pac-12 tournament.
We were ranked last in the tournament, as some people know. So we all had that chip on our shoulder.
We knew that in order to get a good chance to go into March Madness and play in the tournament, that we would need to get a win to punch our ticket.
Warith Alatishe with the best game of his life as a Beaver.
We rolled into the Pac-12 tournament with a level of confidence I hadn't seen.
I felt like everybody was on board.
Lucas goes left, shoots for 3 off the dribble, and he hits it.
Everybody was cheering everybody on, and everybody was on the same page. And that's what Coach Tinkle has been trying to instill in us the whole year, and we finally got it clicking at the right time.
The Beavers win the Pac-12 championship.
In the moment, it doesn't even feel real. Like, I wasn't sure what we just accomplished. So I'm just in the moment. I'm living in the moment. It didn't feel real at all.
It was a great feeling. Confetti falling.
Beaver Nation!
The first thing I did after that buzzer sounded, ran to the locker room, got my phone, called my mother, and she was happy for me. It's something that I really appreciated and really blessed to have a Pac-12 championship under my belt.
It was the Beavers' first Pac-12 title in school history, punching their ticket to the NCAA tournament for only the second time since 1990. But the team was not satisfied.
It meant the world because I've never played in the March Madness. I've always seen it on games and stuff. So to be able to play in one of those games or to play in a couple of those games, make it all the way to the Elite 8, is a feeling that I'm gonna keep with me forever.
Underdog stories are glorious. The Beavers hope to win another game tonight.
It was really a movie. It felt like nothing could go wrong. We was like a real Cinderella team.
Victories over 5th-seeded Tennessee and 4th-seeded Oklahoma State propelled the Beavers to the Sweet 16. advancing within one game of the Final Four.
Oregon State 65, Loyola Chicago 58, and the Beavers will go to the Elite Eight. Something that has not been uttered since Darryl said it 39 years ago. Elite Eight!
Unfortunately, the Beavers' magical run would end just short of the Final Four, losing a nail-biter in the regional final against number 2 seed Houston.
Chest out, chins up. What we got?
Beavs on 3, 1, 2, 3. Beavs!
The Beavers walked away from the tournament with the lessons learned and the respect of their opponents.
Here we go, couple more.
I don't look at it as a loss. I look at it as like a lesson. I learned a lesson, and I feel like some of my teammates also learned a lesson. A lot of people doubted us, so to make it that far and to just hold our own, and it was just a blessing.
Even now, there probably is still some doubters, but I think that's really what that showed us, that we can play with anybody.
That's not how we need to play against pressure. You've got to own this space in front of you. Sweep through, ball fakes. Don't get back on your heels, okay? Come on, let's go.
I feel it in the air, approaching from the rear, trying to choke the breath out my lungs, so I duck. Final Four and beyond. Final Four and beyond, it has to be, and another Pac-12 tournament championship. So all of that, we want all of it.
Guys, get back down, drop. Good hustle, good hustle. Good team. Good energy, good focus. Y'all just keep pushing each other and getting better every day. I'm telling you, we're gonna get something special going, okay?
Let's go, Beavs on 3, Beavs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Beavs!
Year 8. It's flown by. This is exactly how many years I was the head coach at Montana. And, you know, we're like, man, where did the last 8 years go? I just love the people, how authentic everybody is. It's a great college town, and there's no confusing who the home team is. We're not competing with NFL or MLB or NBA, hockey. It's the Oregon State Beavers all the way, and you feel like you're a part of the community. Well, I'd heard the phrase a number of years ago, you earn what you get and you get what you earn. And it's a pretty simple phrase, but it's so appropriate. You know, if anybody wants to understand why they're not maybe playing more or having a bigger role, we remind them of that phrase, and it's pretty simple. We're gonna have the people out on the court that we feel have earned it and obviously put us in the best position to win.
College basketball is a numbers game. From preseason rankings to the Sweet 16 to the Final Four, the path ahead is lined with goals tied to an ever-evolving set of digits. Yet as early season training continues for the Oregon State Beavers, their current focus is how to get 7 returning players and 7 newcomers to act as one.
Back to all the family on 3, 1, 2, 3. Good job. Hey, that was such a good back cut. You were open on the back cut. Now, you flared, and that allowed Mo to get back to contest. Keep coming. Come up the floor, you'll be wide open. It's all right, good execution. Here we go, Black. Here we go.
For Coach Wayne Tinkle, his focus is on the number 5, as in who will earn the right to make up his starting lineup.
I think it's important when you enter a season that you really lay your fundamental building blocks out. We've just got to make sure they understand that, no, this is the way we do things, so we start the year that way on really those core values.
Okay, and I tell you what, there's nothing better than getting a win when the odds are stacked against you, right?
With the departure of Ethan Thompson and the steady play of shooting guard Jarod Lucas, perhaps the most interesting battle is for the vacant point guard role. Junior Gianni Hunt from Lakeland, California, played his best basketball last year during the tournament run and feels ready to assume the responsibility.
My role in the team, I just want to be the leader, the floor general, the on-court coach for the team. Whatever the team needs, I want to be able to provide for them, whether that's big-time defensive plays, a bucket, or just getting on my guys, getting my guys the ball, keeping everybody fed and happy.
Yet he will have to contend with incoming junior college transfer Deshaun Davis from the Bronx.
He's a #1 ranked junior college point guard in the country. He's a scorer, but he led the country in assists at 10 a game. Dogged defender. I mean, he really gets after it.
The front court is more settled, led by Warith Alatishe, who was MVP of the 2021 Pac-12 tournament and a preseason first-team All-Pac-12 selection, and Canadian Maurice Kalou, who played at the famed Oak Hill Academy.
Basketball-wise, I just want to become the best player I could become. Go out there and win and just play basketball, the game that I love.
That's my roommate. That's my dude. Mo, super energetic, super outgoing, the loudest dude in the gym every day.
Good pass!
We both know what our goals are. We know where we want to get to. We know we want to get to that next level. And in order to do that, you have to work hard.
Hey, and listen, if you think they're overplaying, there's nothing wrong with a dribble handoff.
Yet a host of newcomers could provide both depth and a creative spark offensively.
Trey Williams is a guy that can make shots. He can get to the rim. Dexter Akano is a physical, athletic guard. Inside, Shoal Mariel, the 7'2" center, can be a force with us inside. And Ahmad Rand, who's a transfer from Memphis, he's as athletic a post player as we have. And then Glenn Taylor, our only true freshman. His physical and athletic abilities are going to allow him to play at an early age, and I think he's going to be a real X factor for us.
The player who has made one of the most noticeable improvements this offseason, both in terms of strength and leadership, is the center, 7'1" Roman Silva.
Let's work, let's work, let's work.
We're rough-nosed, you know. We like to grind stuff out, you know. We're not afraid of anybody, and you know, we can play any type of basketball, and we're here to win. We know that there's a little bit of targets on our backs, so we're trying to be as prepared as possible for the beginning of the season. I want to make an impact in the game. You know, I worked really hard this offseason to prepare myself so I'll be ready at the beginning of the season. So I think, you know, understanding a lot of the defensive concepts that Coach has is really going to keep me on the court.
It's live! It's live! It's live! It's live! That's good work, bro.
Really good first 2 days. The test is to keep that going. Tomorrow's day 3. We can't take a step back. And then we're going to earn that day off on Sunday. Great job. Let's go. Get out here.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3. Family!
I was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 1966. I was the youngest of 11 kids. Close-knit family.
All right, you guys ready for a walk? You ready? Let's go. You know where we're going?
I went to the University of Montana. It was a very prideful and traditional program there, built on toughness and discipline. Met the love of my life in college, Lisa, who also played at Montana.
We've had Rottweilers ever since we got married. So on my left, we've got Gil, named after Gil Coliseum. And then on my right is Bevy. Bevy, we'd got just as we got named coach here at Oregon State, so she's gonna be 8.
And I was able to play professionally after college and then coach at my alma mater. It's where I got my start.
In 8 seasons at his alma mater, Tinkle guided Montana to 3 NCAA tournament appearances and was twice named Big Sky Coach of the Year. He became Oregon State's 21st head basketball coach in 2014. And while he's built the reputation of the program, his ultimate measure is the hearts and minds of those he leads.
We're blessed, man, to have this kind of an opportunity. And so what we've got to do is make sure we're paying it forward by giving everything we have to help develop these young men.
Long after practice ends, an almost daily ritual begins with the arrival of junior guard Jarod Lucas back to the facility. A key cornerstone of the Oregon State backcourt, his deadly outside shooting is thought of as his biggest weapon. But it is his work ethic and dedication to the game that he hopes his teammates will follow.
It's crazy, but I say I started playing basketball since I was in the womb. My dad's a high school basketball coach for 25 plus years, so I've grown up around the game of basketball. Throughout my whole life, I've had to push to get to the level I want to be. I've kind of never been the highest rated guy. I had one Pac-12 offer. Coach Tinkle was the coach to believe in me, but I always made sure you got to be the first in the gym and you got to work your butt off if you want to get to your goals and dreams.
Yo. It's been good. Getting my legs back under me. I've kind of always taken a lot of pride in my dad being a high school coach. I basically live in the gym. So now here at Oregon State, try getting in the gym 5-6 times a week. Usually set a goal out to get 300 makes a day. You know, staying consistent day in and day out has been my goal.
Jarod was named preseason second team All Pac-12, but the early accolades just push him to work even harder.
Just got to instill my leadership qualities, but I've been doing a good job recently.
Kind of in the role that I'm trying to take, as well as some of the other guys that were here last year, being leaders, showing these other new guys coming in who are juniors. We have a lot of transfers, showing these guys, hey, this is how we do things here at Oregon State.
Weak side guard has corner. Come on, baby, shoot that thing. Yeah, Jack. Nice. Good play, Jay. Oregon State. Hey, listen, that's a perfect example of what can happen in a game. You know what's great is I was trying to make teams to start practice. You know what Trey Williams said? He said, Coach, we're deep. We're deep. I said, imagine trying to balance teams and keep everybody happy for practice, right? To quote Allen Iverson, we're talking about practice. We haven't even played a game yet. You know how we keep everybody happy? We find 7-8 guys doing it our way, and that's who we roll with until everybody else figures it out.
With the roster stocked from around the country, the brilliant fall colors of Central Oregon are a new experience to the Oregon State players. But while autumn typically represents a time of change, the surroundings offer a clue as to why they have all found a sense of home in Corvallis.
It's definitely a change of pace for sure, but it's not a bad change of pace. It's a little bit slower, but I love it. The trees are crazy. The scenery is just amazing. Yes, you don't get this in Texas.
For junior forward Warith Alatishe, the sky is literally the limit. The 6'8" swingman is known for his electric style and explosive jumping ability that helped him earn his preseason first-team All Pac-12 recognition.
My first game, actually, I had 16 against Cal, and I thought I was off to a good start. I was real confident in my game, but the team started to game plan for me, and that's when I kind of fell in the hole. But yeah, I mean, I adjusted and I got better. I figured out other things to do, but yeah, this year, I don't want that to happen. I just want to be up from the start.
Come on now.
I know my way around things now, the plays, facilities. I'm a leader, like I said earlier, so I mean, I'm trying to help my teammates and help them adjust to things a bit faster, call the plays out, things like that.
Hey, come here, Joe. Come here. Go through.
Right now, I would say our biggest challenge is probably ourselves.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah. Go sideline, go sideline.
We was almost there last year. Obviously, we made it to the Elite Eight, but I feel like we could go even further, especially with the squad that we have now.
Come on, man. Go, man. Come on, Gray. Go, man. Come on.
However far we go is up to us.
It's been said that with great expectations come great responsibility, a burden that Warith is working through during practice.
What was one of the first things I talked to you guys about when we came together for the first time as a team, where the coaching staff is at its best? When we can just what?
Focus on coaching.
Coaching, right? And not all the other nonsense. We got to shut our mouths and play. We got to move on to the next thing. Ain't no mountain high enough. We're going to be singing that a lot this year.
Hey, listen, consistency is a big word. What's our admission ticket? Attitude and effort, right? Every day, we got to bring that admission ticket.
We got to get better. We got to get better.
What
you got, Jay?
Bees on three. 1, 2, 3.
Bees! Get treatment if you need it.
Flexibility is especially crucial for transfers like senior guard Xavier Malone-Key and junior Shoal Mariel as they adapt to a new program. On Wednesdays, the Beavers work on this directly with a session of post-practice yoga.
Yoga time.
Don't move your hips. Yeah, you can get into it. Good.
So we had a couple of guys in. Maurice Kalu was the first one to bring it up this summer to see if we could get some instructors in here to help with recovery, and some guys needed to loosen their hips up a little bit, flexibility. And so we kind of did a straw poll, and the majority of the guys were for it. So a couple of our instructors here from campus jumped on board.
Exhale. Walk your hands to downward facing dog, nice and slow.
I like yoga actually, but I'm a real stiff person. Like I'm tight. I need to loosen up, so I gotta get better at it. That's only like my 3rd week doing it. But yeah, I enjoy it.
Instead of this, it's this. Good. So take your lowest chair pose, your most powerful chair pose.
I probably needed it when I played, but if that's something they feel can help, and we've seen it help a lot of people, I think it's great for preventative injuries, but then also recovering, from a tough 2-hour practice, making sure that they're getting loosened up again afterwards so that there's no stiffness and tightness, so we can get back after it again tomorrow.
I invite you, even just for a moment, to close your eyes.
This one right here, it's like a culture thing they do on Sunday. This is my brother right here.
For 7'2" transfer center Shoal Mariel from Runbeck, South Sudan, basketball has been more than a passion. It's been the major vehicle of his life.
These are all the people. My dad, me, and other people, my uncle, brothers, and my mom and stuff. I started playing basketball in 2013, to really go in competition and stuff. I went to basketball without borders. I didn't know English, I didn't know nothing. It's basketball without borders that got me this can take me somewhere.
Earning the nickname Lion at a young age, Shoal worked hard to learn the game, often playing in difficult conditions and without proper fitting shoes.
My brother used to play in North Sudan, but just for fun and stuff in college. But when he got back, he gave me a couple of shoes. But even though that was bigger, I got no choice to wear them, because if I play with no basketball shoes, my feet gonna hurt, and it's like concrete. It's gonna hurt my feet, so I just have to tie them up so I can run with it.
Despite the challenges, Shoal's talent caught the eye of coaches who helped him move to South Africa to develop as a player. He would eventually travel to Australia before moving to America in high school to pursue his dream. His skills made him a viral sensation, and by his sophomore year, he was the highest-ranked center in the country.
My game I think it's everywhere. And in the court over there, I can shoot, a dribble, I'm working on it. But, on the low post, I can do some damage there, around the circle, I can do everything in there.
Injuries would derail Shoal's path towards the pros, and he would eventually sign at Maryland, where a leg injury would limit his playing time. Now he is in Corvallis looking for a fresh start, and although he begins the season ineligible to play in competition due to NCAA requirements, he remains positive for when his time will come.
My mom got me this. She said, I cannot go wrong as long as I remember where I come from.
With the opening tip-off of the season just days away, Coach Tinkle knows the starting point is the same for all.
So here's what we got. Everybody filters down here, outside pivot, right there. Give me some.
Well, the first thing is how we're going to play an attack every day. Playing hard. We talk about your admission ticket is attitude and effort. You're going to bring a great attitude and you're going to bust your tail day in and day out. So we have to establish that before anything else.
Get catch, get catch.
Get back, get back. Good. Good work. Here we go. Let's walk through it.
The Beavers have their admission tickets ready, But with the season opener just days away, the ride is just getting started.
Let's go! You got it? Great job of pushing today.
Way to be
all right?
focused today, too.
Listen,
Like I
go
said
at each
earlier.
other in practice. The games are going to be easier. Okay?
sure.
Yep. Let's handle our business now. Get ready to come out and put something on these guys.
Yes, sir.
Let's lock it in right now. Let's lock it in right
Family
now.
on 3, gang on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Family.
4, 5, 6.
Gang! Yes! Yes! What we got, Rams?
After 2 months and dozens of practices, game time has finally arrived for the Oregon State Beavers. And while the physical work has been done, the mental preparation is just beginning.
Guard with a high hand, pushing the pick, and then when he's off the ball, we got to have stance and vision, and we got to make sure when that ball goes to him and we close from our gap or we close from help, we arrive with a high stick hand right there and stay down, take away the shot, but stay down and play drive.
The first opponent is familiar. The Portland State Vikings have become an annual early season foe, making the short drive down I-5 to Corvallis. They are athletic and opportunistic, and last season took the Beavers to overtime.
Here it is again. There's a perfect example, Khalid Thomas, shot fake. Big time offensive rebound team. We got to put bodies on people. There's 4 guys on the glass there. We got to keep them out of the paint.
It's always fun to try to add a couple of little quirks each game that maybe your opponent won't be ready for. But it really comes down to the players. They're the ones on the floor. We've got to prepare them, put them in position to succeed. But ultimately, they've got to execute the plan out on the court and then really react to sometimes things don't go your way, you know, and you've got to be able to respond. And those are things that you can really drill. We work on adding wrinkles, changing things up to get them out of routine in practice to see how they respond, and then they can directly carry that over come game time.
For Coach Wayne Tinkle, the offseason has gone quickly, trying to blend together the returning core of last year's Elite 8 squad with a group of talented newcomers.
That's crazy, man. The 2021-22 season's already here. You know, tomorrow night we tip it up for real. And I'm excited though. You know, we've had a little scrimmage, exhibition, but this team needs game experience.
Hey, get it off the other side!
You know, we're trying to develop the maturity and the trust in this team, and it's, you know, you need games to kind of cement that a little bit, and that's where we find ourselves. So thrilled to be tipping it up tomorrow and getting after it for real. We've got incredible depth on this team, and practices have been really, really competitive. Guys are getting after it, challenging each other. I've really sensed in the last few weeks we've come together, and by no means are we there. We still have to go, you know, some distance, but the guys are coming together, pulling together, competing every day. Now it's time to just let's get out there and put a 40-minute game together. You know, with the discipline and the style we need to play offensively and defensively, which some of the guys are still trying to develop and learn.
Each player has his own routine to get his mind right for the game. Some like a diversion, as is the case with star forward Maurice Kalu.
I might have to put my little ring on too to give me some luck. You know what I'm saying? Put my ring on and give me some luck. It's the Elite 8 ring, something that we earned, me and my teammates. See, I got my Elite 8 shirt on, just full out repping OSU. Yup, I know you guys saw that kill. After today's practice, all the guys are on board, and I feel like we're rallying together, and it should be a show like we always do in practice. We're gonna move it on into Gil. I feel like I've been playing really well, just staying focused and locked in, trying to leave off from where I started at the March Madness tournament, just trying to carry it on into the season this year. Ah, he's trash. I'm gonna introduce you guys to my shoe collection. I'm not gonna list off a whole bunch of shoes, but as you see, I got a variety of pairs from Versace, Gucci. These just came in the other day. I don't know if I should be showing you guys this, but I was gonna wait to drop it on the gram. These are my favorite pair right here. I got the new shoe smell. But I'll invest in the couch in about a week. I just moved in here, so.
Junior guard Jarod Lucas takes perhaps the exact opposite approach. He makes a late-night visit to Gill Coliseum to mentally rehearse what he hopes will happen in 24 hours.
The night before the first game of my junior year and the start of a new season, you know, kind of with a lot of high expectations this year, I kind of want to just relax, reflect, and imagine myself making the big shots. Usually I like coming down by myself. It's just a time where to slow things down, remember, you know, to have fun with it and take a time to relax and reflect.
And while the Beavers rely on Jarod's shot-making ability, perhaps his leadership will be his most valuable asset this season.
A good season for me, first and foremost, is being a leader for our team. We lost Ethan, who was one of the best leaders, and I want to be able to fill those shoes, be a leader for this team, and then on the court, achieve all the goals that I set out for.
Day one, really. Yeah, I'm excited. Game days, I don't really like talking to anybody, to be honest. You know, my phone, I don't be on my phone at all. You know, people who know me know that. You know, don't even hit me up on game days. It's over with.
For senior center Roman Silva, the start of the season truly means a new beginning.
I'm gonna get a haircut right now. Chopping the flow is over with. You know, coach is gonna love it, but making me sad. But we'll figure it out.
Oh, that hurts.
I know, huh? It's like ripping off a Band-Aid, bro.
With the shedding of his signature hairstyle, the mullet, Roman plans to leave his hair the same place he leaves his effort during every game, on the floor.
I didn't even tell no one I was cutting it.
Oh, no? So
yeah, everyone walking in was gonna be confused.
So you about to jump higher tonight, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Vert increase. Aerodynamic.
Start of a new journey, fellas. Let's put a stamp on it. How we gonna get it started? Offensively, gotta be in attack mode, fellas. Off the dribble, off the pass, off the shot, attack mode, especially in transition, okay? Value the ball. That's gonna be the mark of our team. We value our possessions. Good shots, strong fundamentals, and then we gotta dominate the glass. Let's be really physical. I love how you guys compete in practice. We gotta carry it over to game. Diving on the floor, taking charges. That's toughness, not this stuff, all right? Start of our season, first opponent, we play them every year. They always play us tough. They're gonna see a different side of the Oregon State Beavers that they haven't seen in a while, all right? You've been waiting for this moment. We've come a long way growing together. We gotta put that on display for 40 now, put a stamp on the start of this season, take a big step forward tonight. Let's get after it. Together, loud and proud on three now. 1, 2, 3.
The Beavers in white, the Vikings in black, with the tap in favor of Portland State. He'll go down the lane, starts and gets the ball taken away by Warith Alatishe. On the break, Warith all the way, he scores it! Wow, nice play by Warith Alatishe.
In the opening frame, Warith Alatishe started the Beavers off strong, yet Portland State wasted little time to show they had come to compete.
Out front is Michael Carter. Carter starts to drive, goes down the lane, puts it up off the glass and in.
After you down screen, you two at cross, and we're in it. All right?
One hands it ahead to Gianni Hunt, way up to Maurice Kalu on the right wing. Maurice goes baseline, kicks in the near corner. Lucas wanted to shoot it for three, steps inside, puts it up. No good, rattles in and out.
Hey, shoot that, Skip. Gotta handle the ball, baby.
Alley's pass ahead on the wing to Ruffin. Ruffin goes in and scores. Here's Michael Carter, pulls around a pick, shoots up a three straight away and drains it.
But as the first half wore on, it was clear Portland State had come to play.
Here's Marlon Ruffin, up and under, goes and scores off the glass.
Hey, if nobody steps up, shoot first.
With each possession raising the intensity.
Maurice Kalu, and he rolls that one in.
They're flying around, they're rallying to the ball. We got to meet passes. Come on now.
John Marie backs in, stops, puts the shoulder in, and gets rejected. And it's picked up by Gianni Hunt to Dexter Acano. Slams it home. A one-handed roundhouse jam. with a stop-and-go dribble down to the right court. Pull-up jumper is good. Allie brings it across the timeline, moves to the left, kicks out to Thomas, down the lane. Oh, he got away with a travel, puts it up and scores. He got away with a travel.
3 steps! How many steps does he get?
4.2 seconds left. Allie out near midcourt, passes over to Burke, shoots it from midcourt. Oh, no! And the Vikings 32-28 lead. Wow. Well, we'll see if things can get turned around in the second half.
And as the second half continued, it was Portland State who would build a double-digit lead.
3 from way outside on the left angle. Quickly into front court, left side 3. Oh, no! Khalid Thomas with his 3rd three-pointer tonight.
Be solid! Wake up! We move the ball, we pound it inside, we score. Then we get back and defend. You understand? So let's get to that right now.
Quickly ahead to Kalu. Breaks that press. Kalu to Lucas in the corner. Bingo! Jarod Lucas for 3.
Got to rebound, baby. We got to cut out and rebound, go get the ball. We got to make winning plays now. We got to get stops, we got to get rebounds.
Head to Starks, goes up. Oh, he got rejected. Here's Warith Alatishe taking it down the lane.
Now it goes our way down the stretch here.
Out to Lucas for 3. Bingo! Jarod Lucas with another 3. That's 2. And it's Kalu. Pull up 3 at this angle. Oh, my!
We got to be solid on everything.
Davis in the free throw line. Out to Williams. Williams sees a lane, takes it up, goes in and scores! Trey Williams!
Come on, fellas. Come on. Let's finish. Let's finish. Let's finish.
It's right there, fellas.
Davis waits for the pick set by Rand. Here's the lob. Oh, he goes in and scores off the glass. Ruffin into the lane, lost the handle on the ball, but got it back somehow. It's still on the floor. Now it's picked up by Deshaun Davis. Davis ahead to Johnny. Behind the back to the driver. Kalu for a layup is good. Warith looking to pass it off to somebody. Put it on the floor. Nope, he'll shoot a 3. And it goes! Oh, my! Backs up, passes over here to the near side to Kalu for 3, and he drains it. Maurice Kalu with a huge 3, his 3rd tray of the night. And that is it. The final score, Oregon State 73, the Vikings 64.
In the end, the Beavers escaped with a victory. But in taking their first step, perhaps they learned an even bigger lesson.
I know it's early, I know we're a new team, but that's why we try to help you guys every day by doing the simple things. What I loved is when I challenged you guys in timeouts, we had guys respond. We had guys step up in the second half. Now the price goes up. All right, you want to be respected as a team, we go to Iowa State, we go to Tulsa. Okay, so let's stay together, let's continue to buy in, let's learn lessons. This is win number 1, baby. And the first step in a long journey. Let's keep moving forward together, okay? Where's our music at?
While the night is filled with celebration with their first win behind them, the Beavers will now have to shift their focus to winning on the road.
Let's go down there and get a win in Iowa, baby.
Yes,
all right, our first road win. What do we got?
Road kill on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Road kill. Good job, man. Way to finish. Way to finish. Proud of you.
I want to know, baby. Come on, baby. You know what time it is. Roadkill. First of the year. You know what I'm saying? Starving for one.
Three days and 1,800 miles away from their opening night victory over Portland State, the Oregon State Beavers have traveled to Iowa State for the first road test of the young season. And while the Big 12 matchup is sure to test their character, Coach Tinkle is more interested in what it will reveal.
Here we go now, road mentality. All right, we got to play with tremendous passion, right, in everything we do. That's paying back for the opportunity we have. Pound it at them, pass or dribble, pound it at them. Go in there with a plan. Know that we can turn and find guys on the perimeter. We're gonna dot their I's all night long. We gotta communicate. We're coming a long way with this. Guys talking, having each other's backs. On the road, it's huge. It's us right here, fellas. It's us right here against what's gonna be a great crowd out there. I love it. Contest every shot, all right, and then physical. We need to impose our will from the jump. We put this team together, there's a reason we put this schedule together. This isn't a test. We want to come on this road and get this win tonight. You understand? I want to hang W's, baby. That's what we believe in this team. That's what we're capable of doing. These are the ones with all the question marks. Okay, yeah, they're announcing an Elite Eight team coming in. That was last year's team. This is this year's team. This is our journey. It started the other night. Let's keep it rolling again tonight.
Together, loud and proud on three. 1, 2, 3.
Together!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Oregon State Beaver basketball. Tonight, on this special Friday edition, we come to you from Hilton Coliseum on the campus of Iowa State University as the Beavers get set to try to go 2-0 here on this young 2021-2022 campaign. And the opening tap goes in favor of the Cyclones. To Enaruna, turnaround jumper for Enaruna is good.
Facing a large hostile crowd for the first time in over a year, the Beavers battled early on to gain their footing.
Warith Alatishe in the lane. Goes up, turns, shoots off the window and down. Nice shot.
But it was clear this would be no easy task.
Cross-court dribble up the middle and jams it home.
We got to move the ball. Everybody's catching it and putting it on the ground right away. That's the triple threat. Looking to repose. Slow down.
Out the left side and he scores on a layup. Jackson up the floor. Brockington goes up and he scores. Williams around the pick from right to left, and his shot is blocked out of bounds into the front row. And the curtain falls on the first half, where Iowa State leads Oregon State 26-20.
Be strong with the ball, cut hard, screen hard. We'll get to the free throw line. But we're one-legged, we're double pumping. That's playing right into their hands. Let's be the aggressor. The lid's coming off. We're gonna be celebrating in about another 50 minutes. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here comes Gianni Hunt, stop and go all the way from underneath to Rodrigo Andela, who powered that one in.
In the second half, Oregon State battled to cut into the lead. But every run, every made shot that would bring them closer was countered by a determined home squad.
Long pass up the floor to a trailer Coates for the easy dunk. Gianni Hunt, left front court. Now he goes baseline, underneath, bounce pass in the corner for Lucas for three. This one, no good. And a rebound to Iowa State. Pass up the floor again, this time to Kalsher. Steps back, shoots a three and hits it. Everything going right for Iowa State. The crowd on their feet. Rebound to Brockington. Long pass up the floor to Robert Jones for the easy layup.
And in the end, the raucous crowd and timely play of the Cyclones led them to victory.
That's it. Final score, Oregon State loses 60-50 here in Ames, Iowa to Iowa State.
Guys, we told you that the way we were approaching things was going to cost us when we played really good teams. One-on-one, terrible fundamentals, travels. Mo, thank you in the second half. You said it in the timeout for trying to do it the way we've been asking. This is a great lesson. You do what we ask you to do every day, you're gonna play. We put it right up here, road mentality. We're gonna play hard, all right? Poise, there was no poise. So it's a lesson. I've been warning you guys. Do it your way, see what it leads to. Things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. Now, we got a lot of time. When we play a team on Monday night, that's not only as physical, but probably maybe even a little bit more talented across the front line. We need to learn a lesson from it. Bring it in.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Come on. Again on three. 1, 2, 3. Together.
If the basketball season is anything, it is relentless. On the heels of one challenge comes another, as the Beavers immediately hit the road to travel south to Tulsa.
We got some things we need to tighten up. New team, new guys, but that's not an excuse. But good to have a lesson learned on the road, especially this early in the season, so we know what to do moving forward. You can't hide anything on the film. The film shows everything. So it's just about being disciplined and locking in on the key things that we talk about going into the games.
We're going to watch the whole game from start to finish from last night, and we just have to learn from it. I'm not big on trying to make excuses, but I understand playing the first time for a lot of you in front of a crowd in maybe a couple of years. It was a great crowd, and maybe there was some jitters, but I think if you are real with yourself, we kind of told you what to expect, right? We needed to stay disciplined, poised, play with passion. And I think we got knocked on our heels a little bit, and then panic set in and we stopped running our stuff. We started jacking up shots. Now all of a sudden we got selfish defensively as well. I love that we battled back and we some guys came off the bench and gave us great energy. So let's everybody remember, no egos here. The main thing, guys, is we've got to put the team first. Okay, we have to. When we draw stuff or call stuff out of timeouts, we got to execute. We got to start putting the team first, buying into the way we need to play. So look at this. Great tip. Okay, we've got it. Now what are we doing? We got two guys right here. Mo's running up the floor. Jarod, I don't know where you and Gianni right here, you're just in tandem. You tell me if it looks like we're ready to go.
It's been said that good teams don't lose, they learn. So as the Beavers took the court in Tulsa the next day, the goal was improvement and attention to detail.
No. Did I say coming back? Good cut. Nice pass, Mo. I love it. Okay, now I said a week ago, I hope I can stop talking about this. We've learned enough lessons from Santa Clara to St. Martin's to Portland State. I don't say we brought shame to ourselves, but that was not the Beavers. All right, we've got another opportunity we're blessed with. All right, and we need to just fight. You guys need to shut your mouths and fight. Because what did we sell you guys on by coming to Oregon State? We were going to coach what? The entire individual. That's our reward for being able to coach a game we love and work with great kids. We dedicate ourselves to coach all of you so that when you leave, Warith, you're never going to be able to say, he gave up on me, man. He never really pushed me. Mo's been one of the hardest. He's come a long way. Love the way you started practice again today. You understand? We're all in this thing together.
I feel like Coach is just getting after us because he knows we could be a lot better than what we are, and it's still early in the year, so he's just trying to challenge us, see what guys are going to do, I feel like.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Coach is just trying to get after us. What you said, he should get after us. After a game where we came out slow, didn't play our type of basketball. Also, G mentioned it's early, but we'll be ready to go, and I'm sure our guys will be ready to bounce back tonight.
Down the hall, center Roman Silva agrees the focus should be on togetherness.
I think we just need to figure out, playing more together, playing more as a solid unit, taking, a little bit more chemistry between us. I think, it's early in the season, a bunch of new guys. So it's going to take time to figure it out, but I think we're on the way. We're actually going to Orioles today for the first time, yeah. So they clean, they look good on TV, so it'd be nice.
Getting what we earn is Coach's motto. It's what we live by as a program. We hang our hat on, doing things the right way, playing smart, playing tough, playing fast, and playing fun. I feel like our team is starting to do that game by game, and each practice that we take on the court, I feel like we're doing a great job at that. Last game, I just learned to not overthink the game, just let it come to me. First half, kind of forced a few things, got a couple fouls, had to sit in the first half earlier than normal. And just today, I'm just going out to have fun, make sure that we're the enforcers first. I bought a pair of shoes since I've been out here. GTs, these are gonna be my go-tos for this year. Black and white GTs. Pretty cool, nice designs, new shoe this year.
Everybody get in here tight.
Everybody in here.
Through thick and thin, baby. Through thick and thin. This year right now, this season is a baby. It's a baby. It is so stinking early. So everybody just hang in there. Everybody stay patient. Let's check our egos, right? I'll make sure I stay positive. Sometimes we mess up, but we always stay together. We always have each other's back. Let's do that now tonight. 40 minutes. What we got?
7 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We're underway from here on the campus of Tulsa University. Warith Alatishe with a right-hand dribble, takes it right of the lane, kicks into the corner to Hunt, launches a three, bingo! Over here to the near side to Tim Daldred. He got around on the baseline. Over to Kalu for three, and he drains it from the left angle.
In the opening frame, Maurice Kalu came out firing, looking to set the pace of the game.
Goes down the left of the lane, kicks in the corner to Maurice for three. Maurice Kalu from outside the line once again.
Keep going, keep moving, attack. Don't hold it, don't hold it.
Kalu goes inside with it to Rodrigue. Andela goes up against two different players and puts it down. He had to muscle that one in. Pritchard goes baseline, stopped by nice defense by Hunt. Here's a picked off pass by Kalu. Maurice against Horn. Maurice up and under, and the roundhouse layup.
The teams traded buckets and the lead throughout the first half.
Out of the Beavers into front court. Dexter, pull-up jumper, straightaway three, yes! Dexter Akano. Maurice with 13 points for Oregon State. First free throw is up and perfect. Back outside with it to Griffin. Shot clock down to 3, down to 2. Finally gets it away. Misses. We have reached the intermission. And we're tied at 34.
Look to push in transition. Keep running to the deep corners. They're trying to match up at the top. And if we don't have a three, we might have a quick pass advance. Throw it right into your big. Defensively, nothing at the rim. No offensive putbacks. Be physical in that paint. Guard 2, guard 1, guard 41 will be in great shape.
Gianni works around Idowu, whips a pass into Rodrigue. He shovels it up and underneath and scores. Rodrigue Andela. Warith Alatishe gonna drive to the right side of the lane. Oh, turnaround follow-away shot.
The lead would change over 20 times throughout the game.
Warith in the corner to Maurice. Shoots up a three and hits it again with his 5th three-pointer of the ball game.
But it was Tulsa who looked to rally late.
Horn crossover dribble, goes up with it, left of the lane, and a floater is good.
Eventually opening up a 9-point lead with just over 4 minutes to go.
We got to get stops and rebounds. We got to get stops and rebounds. We got to be physical.
This is Griffin going up and under on the baseline around the defender, and he scores.
But if the Beavers have learned anything to this point, it's never stopped fighting.
Lucas with 1 second on the shot clock, and then he drains it! And just like I said, let's make a run. Here it is.
Hey, I said that 5 minutes ago. We're going to win this game.
Outside, here's Kalu for three. Air ball, but Warith is there for the putback.
The Beavers cut the lead to 2 with only 48 seconds to play.
Now they'll go to Trapp. Trapp in here in backcourt, near steal, balls on the floor. Should be a traveling violation. 60-58, Oregon State down by 2 with 43.5 seconds left. The top of the key, looks, bounce pass in the lane, and they're going to call a foul. Oh, come on. 21 seconds left. Free throw on the way, and he hits it.
But it wasn't enough.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back!
Sometimes you don't lose, you simply run out of time.
We did a lot of good things. We did some good things, but we're not there yet to where we can approach a game not ready for a fist fight, okay? We just can't. We battled. They got a couple breaks, hit a couple tough shots. We banked one in at the end of the shot clock. We got to toughen up, and we have to look in the mirror and admit that. And we need to be real with ourselves. All right, have we not been humbled, Mo? I've said it after every game now. We want to turn it around. All that stuff we just talked about, you'll take it sincerely. Sincerely. All right, let's shower, get out of here, get out to the airport. Let's go. What do we got?
Stay together, man.
Together on 3, together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together.
Sometimes the scoreboard isn't the ultimate measure of a team, and trophies are not handed out in November. For the Oregon State Beavers, each step of their early season journey has been towards discovering their own identity, building leaders, learning to trust, discovering confidence, overcoming obstacles, gaining experience, and ultimately coming together. So while the true destiny of this team will be determined in the coming months, one thing is certain: they will get what they earn.